Hi, and welcome to One Way Web Technologies video training series. This is our 7th installment of the WordPress video training entitled Adding a Photo or Media to an Existing Web Page. In our last video, we added content to a page, a brand new page that we had created, and in this video we are going to add media or a picture to a web page. Now, right now I'm looking at the media library, I'm going to go ahead and click the dashboard, and we'll go back to the page. Let's go ahead and look at the page that we created. If you remember, in our last video we created this page. We put in some content, we made this a link, we indented this, we made this bullet points, and we centered this text, and we added some color and some underlining. Let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. We'll go here to the dashboard, and we'll go to Pages, and we will go to Home. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to format this so it looks a little more normal. So the first thing we'll do is we'll indent or outdent. Because this is indented, we indented it in our last video. We're going to bring it back to the left side. We're going to take away that indent. We will eliminate this link that we put here because there's no reason for affiliate marketing to link to the gallery page. So we will unlink it, which you see the link, the thing right here to do that. So now that is normal. And we will scroll down here and we will highlight all of this text, and we will, instead of centering it, we will left justify it, and we will take away the underline, and we will make it all black. Okay, so now it looks a little more normal, and so we'll update the page, and let's go ahead and take a look at our page. Update it, and now it looks a little normal. It looks a little more like a professional page. But we've decided that next to this top part, affiliate marketing, we would really like to put a picture to the left of or to the right of this. Okay, we'd like to have a picture right here. So we don't have any pictures on our site yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Now there's several ways we can do that. You can insert a photograph from your computer or from your media library, which is right here, directly in from the page. But at the moment we don't have any pictures in our media library. So there's two ways to do it. One is to, if you have a bunch of pictures that you know you're going to put on your site, you could go to your media library. I'll go ahead and click on media. This is the library, and you could add new, and you could add a bunch of pictures. You could add, if you have 10 or whatever amount of pictures that you know you're going to use on your site, you could go ahead and just add them to your media library, and so they'll be on your site to use. Or what we're going to do right now is we're just going to insert one picture at a time. Okay, so instead of adding a bunch of pictures to the library, we're going to add one picture to the page, and that picture will be put into the library. So we'll go to here, and we'll go to the home page, we'll go to edit, and here we are back at the editing screen of the home page. Now, as I said, we're gonna put the picture here around this text here. Wherever you click your cursor, where you click your mouse, you'll see the blinking cursor. Here, I'll click it here, and then there's the blinking cursor there. Wherever the cursor is blinking when you click insert, that is where it's going to insert the picture. So if you want the picture down here, you're going to have to click down here or down here. Wherever you click it, the top of the picture is going to be directly across from where that cursor is blinking. That is very important. You're going to have to keep deleting and reinserting your picture if you don't put it in the right place. But I know that I want it to be, we're going to try it to the left. So we'll put it up here. We will click so that the cursor is blinking next to the A, and we're going to click Insert. Now at this point, I don't have any pictures in the media library, and I'm not going to link from a picture that's on the internet, which is what this means, from URL. If I want to link from a picture that exists somewhere else on the internet, I would use from URL. But because I don't have any pictures, I'm going to go ahead and pick one. Now, if you're familiar with drag and drop, if you open up, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and open up my pictures. I could pick several pictures and it's going to put them all in there. Okay, to drag and drop, you basically pick a picture, which I already know which one I want to pick. I want to pick this picture right here. I would just left click on the picture and then drag it over, and it will drop it and it will install it. So that's one way to do it. Okay, I'm not going to do it that way because I'm going to show you the other way, but dragging and dropping the picture is one way. Another way is to hit select files, and it's going to do the same. It's going to bring me to the same folder I was just at, and I'm going to go down to that same picture, and I'm going to click twice with my left mouse button. Now that is installing that picture into the media library. Now as you can see from the dimensions, that's a pretty big picture, which is actually even larger than the page. I'm going to scroll down here, and this is where I can edit the picture of how I want it to appear on the page. If you wanted to add a caption, which the text would appear underneath the picture, you can type it here. You can add a description of the picture, which would show up in a gallery if you had a gallery page. If you wanted the picture to link to a page on your website, or if you wanted it to link to somewhere outside of your website, you would click here to link URL. On a quick note, if you make the picture link to somewhere outside of your site, you're going to want to go up here. Actually, you can't do it from here. You have to do it in editing. You have to make sure that you change the picture so that it opens up when you click on it. It opens wherever you're linking it to in a new window. Otherwise, you're going to lose people from your website, like I discussed in the last video. But anyway, we're going to make the picture 300 by 187, and we're going to put it on the left of the text. Okay, and we're going to insert it into post, and there it is. It has brought it into the post. It has put it to the left of the affiliate marketing, and now if I wanted to, I could move this text down a little bit. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. It actually looks pretty good right there. Let's say now that I have it in here, I wanted to make it a little smaller. As you can see, when I click on the picture, I can delete it, which is right here, or I can edit the picture here if I wanted to add a caption or something like that. If I click edit, it brings me back to the editing page. This is where I could put in a URL to link it to somewhere off of my site, and then I would click here, advanced settings, and I would click open in a new window right here. But we're not going to do that part. Okay, we're going to, but what's really cool about this is, see, these are adjustment bars that enable me to change the size of the picture. Right, they're little handles that let me change the size of the picture, and I actually love these. But let's go ahead and make it so that it looks relatively good. That looks pretty good. That size, and the text comes almost to the bottom of it. That looks pretty professional. Now we're just going to update the page, and we'll go back to our site and we will refresh it. And now on our page we have that picture with the text to the right. Now let's say we wanted to change that to be the picture on the right of the text. Now it may not look right because it looks pretty good the way it is, but you can play around and you can see. You would go here and you would click edit. You click edit image, and instead of left you would click right, and then you click update and it moves the picture to the right, and we just click update and we go to our site, we update it, and now the picture is on the right hand side. Just as a note, now that we have inserted that picture, okay, if we go to our media library, we will see that that picture is now in excuse me, our media library, and we can delete it, we can view it, we can edit it, and we also see what page is it is attached to, which is the home page. So that is how you add a photograph to your website and how you add it to a specific location on your web page. Thank you for watching. Come back and view our future videos.